Hey YouTube, welcome back to the Crazy Troll Nation of YouTube. We're not starting with chapstick because friend mail, Keys Soul Care, it doesn't say on here what it is. It says I put myself first. But what it is a tinted lip balm, it says, but it's not tinted. Let me know if you see a color. I did try this on earlier and it does feel like chapstick. I don't know if I would purchase it because chapstick is just really inexpensive. This does add a nice shine, but I'm not seeing a lip tint, and the color is Lucid. But it feels really good. Feels like chapstick, smells like chapstick. I think it is chapstick, but it's not. But so that's what we're gonna put on my face already. The Crazy Troll Nation. The crazy part, we forget we have an intro to do. The troll part is not caring too much about what the beauty community standards of beauty are. You set the standard for yourself. It doesn't matter what brand you use, what tool you use, or what technique you use. Use whatever it is you want to get your makeup on the way you like it. Love yourself for who you are and for how you look, even without face paint on. Self-acceptance, self-love. That's the concept of the Crazy Troll Nation. I do curse on my channel sometimes. This is what else you will see. I realized I've been saying that a lot slower lately because I used to say, this is what we'll see here. And I felt like I was saying it like I was inebriated. So what is on my face right now? My eyes are already primed. I used the Estee Lauder 4W Medium Deep Warm Concealer under my eyes and this area here. And then I went ahead and used the MAC, long title, and you would think I would know it, Studio Fix Plus Powder Foundation in 44.5. My brows were done with a Lauder brow pencil. Someone asked me how the Colored Rain Cream Blush and Butterfly, and I used Butterfly, hi Mimi, intentionally today to just for them to see how it looks and to talk about it. And for another friend mail that came with the tinted lip balm was a loose highlighter from Anastasia Beverly Hills, and the color is Peach Fizz. Look at this color. I was like, oh, but you know what? This is spicy that I just showed you, that purple cream blush. And this highlight situation, that's this right here. So thank you, sister friend, for this. I already have my label on it. It's a keeper. I already have my label on this one as a keeper. If it has a label, it's a keeper. And so I'm really liking the highlight. So thank you so much for thinking of me, for me to have it, because she was saying she didn't know if it would suit her skin tone, and so she didn't want to open it. And so this was brand new. That is beautiful. For my bronze situation, for the second time, I am using the Danessa Myrix, and it says in really small print, Powder Bronzer, Matte Bronzing and Sculpting Cream, and this is medium. This is almost, ow, hard to open. It's a powder with a cream base, and so that's why it looks funky, because it does pick up like a cream, and when you put it on, it does go on like a powder. But for me, it's almost not there, and it's a tad, I don't know, I think the color is just a little weird. Like in a way, it's a little orangey, but then also in a way, like down here, it looks more gray base, like it would be a contour. And so I'm not really sure how I feel about it. And I did bring it all the way over what was left on the brush on the tip of my nose, which you can't tell, and I put it up here, which it blends in. My forehead is darker than the rest of my face, as you can tell. So this up here, it doesn't even show up on my forehead. So it is just, I don't know, I like it enough to keep playing with it. Yeah, and it doesn't irritate my skin or anything, so that's always a plus. Oh, my lids are sticking. So what we're going to do our eye look today with is Theresa is Lethal, her new palette. Ooh, they're sticking. This says Don't Look Up. Okay. And these are the shades. And so I'm going to do one look on each eye. And I've been looking at this like, what the hell? And I just realized, like, wait a minute, something's missing. What the hell? I did order one of the eyeliners because I plan to use it as a base if it doesn't irritate my lids. And I'm like, something is missing, but then I checked my email notification and it says one item was shipped in this order, which was this. And so the eyeliner is on its way, I guess. I hope. But I'll just call out the names as we use it. I'm going to get started. TV Dinner, that's that shimmery upper corner. And I'm using an Esom V27 brush. And this is what, ooh, that looks like. This is a tacky primer. And so I'm not concerned with it not sticking as long as I put it on the primer. If I try to layer it on itself, ooh, that is intense. That's when I believe it would start to give me fallout and probably flake in my eyes. For this eye, we're going to go in with this shade. The same brush but a clean one, and we're going to, and I do have another dense brush. I'll just use this one. My second option would be a sponge tip applicator. This is a dual chrome, so I see, you see the purple, so it's like a blue purple shift, and as it blends out I see some pink, like up here in this area I see a little pink. I do want to take it further up. I take my lid shades into my transition area because if I don't, you'll only see this tiny strip of lid right here. This is my mobile lid, so down here you can see it. This is my mobile lid, but when I look up, all you see is a strip. So that's why, if you're new here and you're wondering why is she doing that, that's why I do that. And also that's why I raise my brows and look down, because then I can get shadow on my entire mobile lid and in the crease and up here into the transition area. And I know they say don't raise your brows when you do your eyeshadow. Well, if I didn't raise my brows, how am I going to get shadow on my lid? I wouldn't be able to. So when you hear things, think about why they're saying it. If you have puffiness like I do, or hooded eyes like I do, or all you see is a little sliver lid, which means my lids are hooded, then yeah, you have to do what you gotta do to get your makeup on the way you want to. Welcome to the crazy troll nation. Do what you need to do to get your shadow on your eyes the way you want to get your makeup on your face the way you want to, regardless of what other people may say. This is a gorgeous color. And I don't think I have any fallout. This is nice. Ooh. Alright, we're taking an Hourglass number 3 brush. We're going to take that green Venus Envy. It's a matte. Oh my gosh. I kind of want to take Hive Mind, this shade here, and put in the center, and then put this on the outer corner. Do pink and green go? We're going to go for it. You know what? Fuck it. We're going to go for it. I do curse on my channel. For those of you who are new and you may not know that, this is a hella old Sephora. I did say that in my intro. Hella old Sephora cream shadow brush. This brush is at least like 20 years old. And actually, we're going to flip over the brush we use for this shade here. I have no idea how this is going to look. This is one of the things we do here on this channel. We experiment. We just do stuff just to see what will happen if I do such and such. Because then I know what will happen if I do such and such. And I learn best that way with makeup anyway. Like real life stuff that's serious, I don't just be doing stuff to be like, oh, let's just see. Because it could be, you know, life-changing or hazardous or unsafe or something. But with makeup, it washes off if it's busted. And so I learn, you know, what I can put together and it look decent, or what will not, as far as, you know, my perception of what's decent or not. And I'm a troll, so, you know, I'll just be doing stuff. I am liking this. This seems to be a dual chrome too. I'm seeing pink, but I'm also seeing orange. And it makes sense because it's next to a pink, and on the opposite side of it is that purple. So we're going to flip back to the side with the first shade, and we're going to pull it this way just to get a blend. And then we're going to flip back to the side that had this shade on it just to further that blend. So we're overlapping and pulling both ways to get that blend. So we're done with those two shades. We're going to pick this back up. I don't think, wait a minute. I want to get some more a little bit higher up here. And I'm doing this like I'm not using transition shades. I am liking this. These are smooth even though they're glittery, and it's not glitter, thank goodness, because my eyes don't tolerate glitter. But even though like this one being chunky and this one being chunky but less chunky than this one, I don't see any fallout. I don't feel any fallout, and they went on really smooth. And so we're going to this is not right. And I know y'all were like, troll, green don't go with pink and orange. But you know what? That's what we got. So we're going to sweep it softly this way so those sparkles don't fall out on my face. As Theresa would say, give me glitter bukkake. We don't like bukkake over here. And if I did do that, trust me, I would be paid for it. True story. If, and I did say if. Yeah, I'm not liking that. I'm going back with this brush, not adding any more shadow on it, and I am going to pull this way just to overlap that green. And we're going to flip over because I don't know which side had the pink on it. So we're just flipping both ways with this brush just to overlap and get a blend. Yeah, so this is what we do here. And this is the brush that had the green. I'm sitting hunched over. I need to sit straight. One of my aunts, if you say, how tall are you? She'll say, I used to be such and such, because as we get older, our spines curve because we tend to hunch more. And it's not a big deal. I mean, it happens to most people, but like, I don't want to be hunched. I think it's funky and I like it. So far, this inner corner, this sensor, and this on the outer corner. This eye so far, we have this shade, and now we're going to take this and put on the outer corner. And it would make sense to do this one, but we're not sensible, we're trolls. And this one is Specimen 3. I normally don't go for this tone of green because it's cool, but because it's coming off dark, I like the depth of it. And this goes on really smoothly, as did all the shades I applied so far, which is almost the whole palette. I know you got 9 shades. We can get them all on. We can do that. We're going to flip over. We're going to take the brush that had the blue on it. We're not adding any more shadow. We're just going to pull it over just to get a blend. And I'm doing this versus pulling the dark green this way because I want to bring that shimmer over here. That is just blend. Listen, I am a lethal convert. As long as it's not pressed pigments or glitter, me and lethal, we're friends. We're going to be friends. And so this one is funky. So I have 2. Did I say what that brush was? Yeah, I did because I used them before. We have 2 Esum V33 brushes. For this eye, we're going to take this shade here, which is Pew Pew, like you're shooting somebody, Pew Pew. Or Pew Pew, like I need to pee, but I don't want to say it that way. Or pee and poop, pew. I'm tripping, y'all. I am. So this is, oh, okay. I'm going to tap first. I know it'll look right up here, but over here, like, these shades I don't tend to go for either because pastel type shades make me look dusty. And we've had that conversation before on what I consider dusty. This is what I consider dusty. So I normally don't go for these types of shades. It looks really nice though for here, but I'm wanting to take that shimmer higher up because this is too much area just to be dusty, in my opinion. Yeah, no. Which brush had what? That had this had it. This had the orange this side, so we're going back into that. And we're actually just going to, oh, I just felt the chunk fall on my face. And we're going to do that. See, doesn't that look better, like having this right here? And normally I don't take shimmer that high up because it just accentuates the puff. So I'm going to wipe one side of that brush off and go into TV Dinner, the shade we had on our inner corner. And we're going to re-intensify right here and just pull that over just a little bit, going back to the side with the orange. And just making sure we have that blend back right here. I'm going to go back into, it's not even orange, it's like orange pink, Hive Mind. And we're going to just add some more very lightly because we don't want to completely take away TV Dinner because we like to eat over here. I'm not chunky for no reason, damn it. All right, and then we're going to go back with the brush that had the green and not adding any more shadow. We're just going to press because there's still shadow in it. And we're going to just sweep that a little higher up. See, doesn't that look better? Versus when I put that matte pink up here. And so I'm not sure how I feel about this look. I but I would like a deeper transition shade. And I do know it's funky having the green and then the pink. I do know that. Maybe I should do the purple. I don't know. All right, while I'm trying to think about that, we're going to take the clean one and go into area 52, this shade here, which I'm hoping it's not dusty. And we're going to put this here. This is a non-shade. Let me see. Maybe I'll try Space Duster on the other side. I don't know. That looks like that might be a little dusty too. Yeah, this is kind of a non-shade. We're going to go in small circular motions. And even like over here, just to buff that out since this is kind of a non-shade. Just to, you see how that blended that? So this is a blend shade for me, which is good. I'm still not getting the blend that I want to get though up here. Small circular motions. So I think that's just what we're going to have. Or that would be too dark if I took Specimen 3, this shade here, and use that for transition. Unless I took a thin brush. This is an Esom V31. We're going to go into Specimen 3. And as lightly as I can, we're just going to put that right here. I like that. I like that a lot better. That little bit right there, the same brush that we used for that transition shade, and we're just going to go in small circular motions. So you see how something so small can make such a big difference. And that gave me the blend I wanted. Taking this again, no additional shadow. And I'm pressing a little bit harder here. Something funky is happening, like right here. Seems to be a gap. Y'all see that? I don't know what's up with that. I don't know. But I like that a lot better. I need something to happen over here. What did we not use? We used everything. Wow, did we? We used everything except Plutonium and Space Duster. These are the only two we didn't use. I kind of want to put this as transition over here. Should we do it? Yeah, we're going to do it. We're going to take that same brush, but a clean one. But this is going to make too sharp of a line. So let me take a Scott Barnes. I don't want to do that either. Yeah, this Scott Barnes number 62. I'm going to do Space Duster first. That was that gray toned one. And we're going to see if that does what I wanted to do. And I don't think it is. And we need to figure out lower lash line. Yeah, that's not, it is a color on me, which is good. Experiments are so much fun. Let me know if you're enjoying this as much as I am. So it doesn't look dusty. I'm going to put this one down because I have another one. So we're going to take a clean one and go into Plutonian, this purple here. This is the one we just put. We're going to take this one and we're going to just tap the brush straight in just to get a little, yeah, just a little bit. Sorry to poke you in the eye. And we're going to, oh, yeah, this is what we're doing with it. Ooh, it looks dark down here, but it's shaded down here in the mirror I'm looking in. Ooh. Tapping in. Oh my gosh, and I'm going so lightly. And so I am applying it very lightly. Ooh, tapping in again. This shade is intense. And I'm just putting it right here because it seems to be a gap right here. What? This is funky and I love it. We're going to take the brush we used for the transition color on this side, which was that pink. And we're just going to blend. Oh my gosh. This one I do really like. This one is funky as hell, but I like it because it's different. Oh my goodness. I'm gonna put a green over here because we need to bring this together. This is aqua green, excuse me, NYX retractable eyeliner. So we're gonna put that over here on this side. I'm gonna edit this process out. We're gonna take this here as our lower lash line for this eye, and this is a CoverGirl and the color is burgundy. So we're going to put this under here. We're going to take two Fenty brushes. These are 220, and we're going to take Venus Envy on this side. We're going to take the clean one and go into Plutonium, that purple, and we're going to put on this side. We're going to take two Esom T03, and we're going to take TV Dinner, this shade right here, and we're going to bring that down here. This is the brush we use for transition for this eye, and we're going to buff that and hopefully get the flake off. But now I see it way over here. Where's that my highlight? We're going to go into Space Trash, this shade here, and we're going to put that down here. We're going to take that blending brush, the transition shade thingy, whatchamajigget, buff that out. I want something else to happen under there. We're gonna blow this out. This is an Esom V31. How many of these do I got? And we're gonna go into Plutonium, that same shade, and we're just gonna blow it out. I like that better. Taking the blending brush, and we're going to buff that. We're going to do liner and mascara, and we'll come back and do a lip. We're going to wipe off some chapstick. Sorry for smacking. And we're going to apply Makeup Forever Artist Nude Cream, and the color is, I can't read it, it's small 12 Bear. This is this. Took this out of my Macari store, and I'm glad that I did. Look at this. Oh, all this on one pull out. Yes, I said it. I did not dip back in at all, and I am messing up the line. Damn it. I was doing so good. That's what happens when you talk while you're trying to do a lip. Especially a dark lip. See through? So what I did for upper lash line, Fenty in Big Truffle Fly Liner for this side. For this upper lash line, we use MAC's Paint Pot and Black Mirror. For eyelashes, we use Lancome Sills Booster Mascara Base, which is a mascara primer. And mascara, we use Scott Barnes Pumped Up Mascara. So that is everything on my face. Let me know. This, I do believe the green underneath tied in to the green here. And even though, like, this is funky, I think it works. I really do. I really do. This one is more sensible. I guess, but I'm a troll, so I'm digging both of them. If you have this palette, let me know what your thoughts are. Let me know what you think. And again, we've used all 9 shades in this palette, and so I'm excited about that. more looks will be coming. Yeah. So thanks for being here. Something will pop up for you to watch. If you have time and would like to keep hanging out, please do. If you're understanding my gibberish, thumbs up the video. Share my videos. That would help me out a lot to those who you think would enjoy my content and my wacky troll ass personality. And I appreciate you being here, so thank you. And you will see me soon.